Hi, I'm Gabriel, and this is Learning English Path. And in this lesson, I'm going to teach you 5 amazing adjectives to describe people in English. Five amazing adjectives to describe people. All right, so you know that an adjective is a word to describe something. And there are different adjectives to describe situations, to describe things, right? Colors are adjectives, but there are also a special group of adjectives to describe people. And they can describe appearance, but they can also describe personality. And those are the kind of adjectives that we're going to be looking at in this quick lesson. And the 5 that I'm going to share with you today are advanced level adjectives, okay? Amazing adjectives, as I call them here. And if you want to get a whole course with 102 different adjectives, advanced level adjectives, through stories, then make sure to check out my course, 102 Advanced Adjectives in Stories. And I've got a link for you there in the description for that course. So let's get started. Number 1 is assertive. Now, if someone is assertive, it means that they show confidence and decisiveness. All right, so they can make decisions confidently. And you can tell when someone is assertive in the office. You can tell even if they're not a boss. If they tell you when they're going to do something, or they tell you what to do, right? They are assertive. So the example sentence here is, the boss needs to be assertive, or else the workforce will doubt the leadership. All right, so are you an assertive person? It's been found that the people who are assertive in an office are far more likely to be promoted in a business than if they are not assertive, right? If they are meek, right? That's a bonus one for you. The opposite of assertive is meek. So are you assertive, or are you meek, or are you somewhere in between? And I should say, by the way, that assertive does not mean overconfident. It doesn't mean that someone is too boastful. It just means that they are confident enough. All right, the next one I have for you is candid. If someone is candid, it just means they're very direct. They're very straightforward. They're very honest. All right, so there used to be a TV show on in the USA, a very famous one called Candid Camera. And this was a TV show where they would film regular people in strange situations. They would set up the strange situation and see how the person would respond to being in a strange situation. And it was called Candid Camera because this was not just asking the person how they would respond, but it was showing the truth, right? It was showing us honestly how they would respond. So it was candid camera. So if someone is very candid in the office, then that means that they don't hide anything, right? They are very direct. They're very honest. They don't pretend to like you if they don't like you. And they don't pretend not to like you if they like you, all right? They are candid. So the example here is, he was candid when he answered my questions, and I trust him. The next one is jocular. Jocular. This means to joke around a lot and be playful. So are you a jocular person? Do you play around with people? Are you in a jokey mood with people a lot? The example sentence is, he always makes everyone in the office happier because he's jocular even in tough times. So, anyone can be joking around when things are going well, right? But a real jocular person will continue to be playful and to be joking around even when times get tough. This is a jocular person. The next one is meticulous. Meticulous. This is someone who shows very careful attention to detail. So, have you ever seen someone with very steady hands, right? And someone who really needs to put a lot of details into a sculpture, for example, or a lot of details into a work of art, or maybe lots of detail when they're just reading through a contract or writing a contract. They have to be careful about every little thing in the contract. So they are very meticulous. Okay, so the example sentence here is, he is meticulous in everything he does. So I think the project is in good hands. All right, the next one is sophisticated. Sophisticated. This is having a great deal of experience and someone who's well mannered, right? Someone who you can see that they know how to behave. Maybe they're sitting at the dinner table and they know exactly when to eat. They know how to chew their food. They know which forks to use, right? They're very sophisticated. And so the example here is, she showed herself to be sophisticated at dinner. She spoke about politics in a very mature way. All right. So it's also about what you know, right? It's about your experience of the world and the kind of wisdom that you have. That makes a person sophisticated. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you click that bell so that you know when I publish a new free lesson here on YouTube. And if you want to learn English with songs, then don't forget to click the link in the description to get my free PDF guide to 101 songs to learn English. I have hundreds of exercises for you to study English, English grammar, English vocabulary, English idioms, practice your English listening, and even your speaking while listening to the very best songs to study English with. All right. And when you get it, then you also get my weekly email with 5 words of the week, where I teach you another 5 words every single week so that you continue to take your English language learning to that next level. All right, my friend, I'm Gabriel Wallace. Keep learning and keep going.